What's happening? Tim with Nomad Trading. Guys, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny outside. The country is reopening. These are good things, guys. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited to have the path towards normal life again. Hopefully we can beat this coronavirus thing once and for all soon, and we can get everything back to normal. In the meantime, tons of time for studying if you're at home, so that's cool. Studying the stock market, whatever you're working on, does provide an opportunity to be at home learning things, learning new skills. I know that I've been learning and researching and trying to make myself better every day. Hopefully you guys are doing the same thing. If you're here watching this video, you probably are. Today, I'm going to show you, I think I made $184 in a matter of minutes, and I'll show you exactly how I did that. I'm going to show you also how I'm an idiot, because I thought this morning, hey, I'm going to trade live. I'm going to go ahead and record my trading, and I'll talk out loud throughout my trades, explain my thought process. So I did that, and then after about 20 minutes or so of me rambling here in my office, I realized I was only talking to myself. I unplugged my microphone so I could plug in my scanner and scan some documents, and I used the front USB portal because it was easy access. So I unplugged my microphone to do that and forgot to plug it back in yesterday. So I was sitting here talking to myself, explaining all my trades to myself and no one else. But I do have the video, and I'll put that on this video. I'll show you the video of me trading this morning, and I'll explain the thought process after the fact instead of while I was doing it like I thought I was. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the love and support. We are over 200 subscribers. It took me about 6 weeks to get to of actually making videos. I've had the channel for a while, but as far as actually making videos, it took me about 6 weeks to get to maybe 5 weeks to get over 100, and less than 2 weeks to get over 200. So growing exponentially. Hopefully we can grow my YouTube subscriptions and YouTube account at the same rate that we grow all of your trading accounts, and just keep being exponential with everything we're doing here, and everything will just, ride into the sunset, nice climb into the mountains, whatever. Making money, making subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and support. The comments I get in the comment section from the videos have been very awesome. Some people have already talked about making money with things that I've shared on these videos, and that truly makes me feel so good. It's awesome to make money myself, but it's just as awesome when I see that one of you guys is actually making money with something that I talked about on a stupid YouTube video from my office. So glad I can help in any way, show you exactly what I do and what I'm looking for, and hopefully that helps you, and you can keep growing your account, and we can grow this YouTube channel, and we can all make tons of money and be millionaires someday, driving our Lamborghinis and making Instagram videos and TikTok videos and showing the world how cool we are with our Lamborghinis. I mean, that'd be awesome, right? Isn't that the dream? Making Instagram and TikToks with your Lamborghini by the beach. I mean, I'd be cool with that. So anyway, let's jump in my computer. All right, guys, here we are in my computer. GNPX is the stock. That's the one I traded this morning. As you'll see on the video, I will upload it or put it on here, or whatever you call it, here in a minute. First, I'm going to walk through exactly what I did. So the idea was GNPX, I don't even know what the news is. It was shares jump on University of Texas licensing agreement. So some kind of licensing agreement. But all I saw was in my scanner, GNPX kept popping up over and over and over again, which told me that that was probably going to be the day trading play of the day. It already had pre-market. You'll see in the video, I think it was like, 10 million shares or something traded pre-market. I don't know exactly, but it was definitely well over 1 million, so I knew it had volume. It was moving like crazy, popping up on the scanner. Got my attention. Hey, this is going to be the hot stock. Then you'll see what I was doing as I was talking to myself out loud with no microphone on. I was explaining that pre-market, which is this all right here, we were getting up to this 380 area, okay? And the reason that's significant, and I was watching it this whole time, by the way. I did not take a trade anywhere in here. I try not to hold through open, as most of you probably already know, because it's too volatile in the open. It'll get into resistance and then it'll just drop out. So I don't like to hold through open because it's just a 50-50 shot when volume comes in on whether or not you're going to drop or rocket to the moon, as they say. So don't like to hold through open if I can help it. Another thing is I looked at the daily chart, and on the daily chart, this nice big green candle here, the wick topped out at 380. You can see it right here on the screen. You can also look up here. When I put my mouse on that candle, it'll tell you up here the high that day, which was 380. So that tells me that could be the first level of resistance we see, because it faded all these days. So we're going back to the last nice big candle. The high of the day was 380. And then if you look at the bottom, the wick on this candle here wasn't at 380. This one here was, the low was 380. This one here closed at 382. So I'm just thinking the first level I'm watching is this 380 right there. So my plan at this point, because right the minutes before the open, it had broke that 380 range and then come right back down. So I'm thinking, okay, we're going to watch between the 380 and the $4 range. If it stays above 380 and looks like it could break 4, that's where we're going to be taking our trade. Sure enough, the very first minute candle, which is this one right here, I placed my trade. You can see right here my average price. And this, like I said in my opening thing, you can see my account balance up here. It's under $2,000 on this account. So this small eTrade account, under $2,000, nothing you guys can't do. So take my trade. I also held USO overnight. We'll get to that here in a second. That was a almost $1 a share gain, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, back to GNPX. Average price entering was 395.5, so basically 396, and then I took half off at 430, half off at 420, the other half. So if you average it out, it's going to be roughly 424 and a half or something like that would be my average. So you're looking at roughly 30 cents a share gain, and that's all you can hope for. It's not all you can hope for, I guess, but it's all you can ask consistently. If I can consistently get 30 cents a share of profit every day on a stock, I'm happy. That's awesome. That's a great trade. Up over 10% on this account in literally, I mean, I held the one overnight, but that didn't take any work. I just bought it right at the very close of after hours and sold it this morning at like 8 a.m. Sold it too soon, by the way. But nice little overnight dollar share profit on USO, small gain. And then the majority of the win was like $125 or $130 or something like that on this quick trade, getting in for, it broke through that. We identified the level of resistance as being first level around 380. So it breaks through that. Saw a little pullback here before the open, but the open looks strong. It starts rocking it up. That's what we want to see. Lots of volume coming in down here, and we want to see it shoot back up high of day. I saw that was happening. I already had my screen ready with my order ready, and I clicked that place trade. I think I had set it at, what did I set it at? Yeah, my price entered was 405. So the reason I do that, it's going to fill you at the lowest price that it can get, but I set it a little high because I actually placed the trade where when the stock was, I think at like probably right at this 391 level is where I hit the button, somewhere right around there. And I set my limit higher because I don't want to buy too high, but I also recognize that in a matter of seconds, this thing can, if it breaks that $4, it can shoot all the way up like it did in 1 minute. So I don't want to chase it and set my limit too high and end up buying, on the top end. But at the same time, I want to make sure I get filled. So I'm watching that level, as you'll see. And when it gets up there and it's going to break it, I'm hitting that buy button knowing that somewhere between there and 405, I'm going to get filled, and hopefully it's going to shoot right through that. And it worked out perfectly. Hit the buy button, got filled at 395.5, so 396 or so average. And then it shoots up. I'm not selling on that first 1 minute candle. I'm waiting and seeing what it does on the second minute. It works perfectly. It shoots up. It gets up it ends up topping out at, 441. So 441 is where it topped out, but that was real quick. It shot up to that, started pulling back down. And I'm thinking, hey, it's gone up all the way from basically in 2 minutes, the low of 367, and you're thinking all this in real time super fast. It's going from 367 to 440 in literally 2 minutes. That's a fast move. So I take half off, and I just put it in as price entered 430. Get out real quick. Then I'm looking for to get the rest of my shares out. Was seeing what would happen with this next candle, if it would get all the way back up there and keep going, or where it would be. And I just decided, I'm taking my profit, not getting greedy. That's what scalping is all about. Scalping is about not getting greedy. You take the tiny little piece of a move, you get in, you get out, take your profit and run. Okay, gonna send you guys over to that clip of me live trading now. I went ahead and recorded the audio back over top of that, so that way I can kind of explain what I was thinking when I was trading. So without further ado, here's the clip of me trading GNPX and making roughly like $124 in 1 minute. Okay, so I'm watching it. I've got that 380 resistance in mind on the daily chart, and I'm watching for it's pulling back, and then right now market's opening, it's quickly shooting up. So I'm seeing I tried to place an order, saw how many shares I could get. I thought 450, but apparently only 425 with the small account. So I'm quickly putting that in with a 390 price to make sure I get filled, but that doesn't work because it's already shot past that. It's moving super fast. So at this point, I'm putting in 405 because it's pulling back. It's at 4, and then I'm going to go ahead and place the trade. It didn't come right back down. And it shot up past 4, so I'm feeling pretty good that it's going to keep going up. It's got nice volume down there at the bottom. You can see the volume, and just like that, I'm already thinking, hey, this is going to be a decent little gain. Should keep going up, and if it were to pull back to below 4, I might think about getting out. I'd probably be getting out if it pulled back in the 380 or 390 range. But got filled and just holding it now, seeing what happens. And then it starts to really take off here. So there she blows. She goes up and she gets past that resistance and blows up there. Looking at 426, 430. Oh, now we're passing 430. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, it's going super fast. This is a big move. I need to start getting out before it pulls back. So I quickly put in half my shares at 430. I get filled and get out of it. And then I'm changing to get out of the rest of my position. I don't have hotkeys on this etrade account, so I've got to type it in. So I'm kind of watching it now, thinking it could continue or it could start pulling back. As I see that wick get longer, I see it pulling back, and then I know it's time for me to go ahead and get out. It looks toppy, looks like it could turn on me. Don't want that, so I'm already out. So just like that, in literally 1 minute, which I'll show you with the orders here, 1 minute, small account, and made like $125 on a small, less than $2,000 account, just like you guys can do right there. Super quick, 125 bucks a minute. You can't beat that. High odds play, nothing complicated about it. Guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the little thumbs up. Make sure you hit the red subscribe button, notifications on, the little bell thingy that makes you get my notifications that my video has popped up if I make a new one. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the comments. Let me know what I can do to help. Check out my other videos if you get a chance and you haven't seen them. Until next time, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming into the Nomad Treehouse, spending time with me, talking trading, talking about what we can do to make our millions together. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's take the next step together. Let trading set you free. As always, peace.